Okay. Ann and I have known each other since the 7th grade. It was Miss McCarty's English class that we first met. Ann was way cooler than me in her oversized Boss t-shirt, while I wore my famous sparkly dolphin t-shirts. Yes, this dude has a long-running joke between us for a long time. We became good friends throughout junior high and were inseparable by 10th grade. Ann is someone who I've always looked up to. She's one of the most loyal and trustworthy people I've had in my life. She's hilarious, genuine, and a pretty sick dancer. Ann and I have been through a lot together. We've seen each other through heartache, fears, vacations, snowboarding, mountain yellers and the funk, first loves, broken wrists, funky vibe booty shakes, dolphin swims, and finding places to pee at Pearl Jam concerts. Ann and I were always more like sisters than friends. Most of you know that we decided to celebrate this bond with a combined Sweet 16 party. It was kind of like Ann's first wedding. Yes, she's had practice at all of this before. It was at a country club. We had matching picture boards, a cake cutting ceremony, where we lovingly threw it in each other's faces, and we had our father-daughter dance. So really, she married me first, Mark. One of the most memorable times with Ann was a conversation we had on the bus coming back from Washington, D.C. We were about 15 and had just realized the significance of forever or eternity. We analyzed the universe and tried to understand how some things had no end. This topic became a common theme of our phone conversations thereafter. And I recall Ann calling me often at midnight, unable to sleep because of the thought of an endless forever. We talked till late in the night and sometimes fall asleep together on the phone. These thoughts were kind of scary to both of us, but we would talk it through and felt safe that we understood each other. Ann and I have remained just as close throughout these years, even having to say goodbye to each other twice. The first being our move away to college, and then the second when she and Mark moved down to Florida. Although heartbreaking, we've managed to make long-distance relationships work. Ironically, I was the last to know about Ann and Mark's engagement. I was sitting on a plane in Philadelphia Runway, just home from Costa Rica, when I turned on my phone to see a picture of Ann's ring. My stomach did flips and I called her screaming and crying while still on the plane. It was a pretty hilarious spectacle to all the other passengers. I was so very happy for my best friend. I knew Mark and Ann were inevitable. Since Ann was in junior high, she's known the kind of guy she needed to marry. Somebody sweet, hardworking, have good taste in music, solid hunk of a body, a protector, and above all, hilariously funny. So Mark is Ann's perfect match. Ann happened to be home in Richboro the week after her engagement. I remember the two of us laying on her bed at home, looking through planning materials, and I asked her the question I think most girls wonder about as they're growing up. I asked her, when Mark pulled out your ring that day on the beach and asked you to marry him, how did you know you would say yes? How did you know for sure that he was the one? She said simply, because I feel safe with him and forever doesn't scare me anymore. I may be the only person to really understand the beauty and passion of the simple explanation because of our long conversation so many years ago. But by sharing it with all of you, I hope that we can celebrate the secure bond and endless love between Ann and Mark. So, if everybody would stand again, please.
No problem.
Here's to Mark for taking care of my very best friend and being the man of her dreams. And here's to the two of you, Ann and Mark. I wish you an eternity of love, faith, and happiness. Cheers. Thank you. Shaking.
You did great.